Definitely not a great first period played by the Montreal Victoire in Game 3 of their 2026 first round playoff series with which going to be here. Sidney Moran, quite early in period number 1, having scored the opening goal of this game a bit under 3.5 minutes into the first period. There are some penalties. PK was absolutely dead on perfect. 3 for 3. Face-offs were about even. Shots were a little bit in favor of the Minnesota Frost. But let's take a look at how the Victoire have done in their history. One playoff game won during the last 2 postseasons. Last 2 seasons. 7 games they played. This postseason, they won 1 game, and it was very, very close. Needed triple overtime to win that. I am not a full-time fan of the Montreal Victoire, but I'm cheering for the Victoire because I want an all-Canadian 2026 Walter Cup final if possible. Yet, it's not so clear if that's going to happen with the Ottawa Charge Boston Fleet series tied at 1. And the Minnesota Frost Montreal Victoire series tied the same way. A close series. But if I were a full-time fan of Montreal Victoire, I'd be looking at what happened to Brad Treliving of the Leafs. After 3 seasons, out the door. A rather disastrous tenure from the 2025 NHL trade deadline to last month. And I would probably want, if a fan of the Victoire, GM Danielle Sauvageau, as much a decorated as she's been, be nervous about her own job security. This season 3, the Victoire should have won a playoff series already. But here we are, down 1-0. The time to score is now. Can't just rely on Marie-Philippe Poulin to bail him out. But we'll see what happens. Second period, it's going to be rather important. Will the Victoire score, or will the scoring woes continue? During what remains of the first round of the 2026 PWHL postseason, I'm going to cheer on the Montreal Victoire. Go Victoire, go.